smiling face on it. There we go.
For ice cream.
Yeah, where?
There, on the left hand side in the middle there now, the mountains.
Hey?
I'm going to go in that one, so if you want to go in this one, okay. You both jump in.
Okay. Drive assist, yeah, that one, wasn't it? Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
That's more conversation than I had from this morning's guest already, so thank you. This used to be a working dairy farm back in the day. In fact, the farmer and his wife still live in the farmhouse, which is on the right-hand side as we're heading past it just here.
Okay.
And he used to have a really successful dairy herd on the farm here, which he used to farm, and he used to do a little bit of off-road driving as a kind of a bit of diversification to get some extra income into the farm. Until in 2002, Land Rover were looking to set up some of these experience centres around the UK. We're driving up towards the fields and the woods up here. It's just an opportunity just to start, as we're driving along, obviously we're looking ahead, but also just occasionally glancing down to the cameras to get used to looking at where our wheels are on the tracks. Okay, just going to start off with a couple of small little hills in this part of the course. As we're heading up this circle, you will start to lose sight of the ground as we head up to the top, so again it's a good opportunity just to glance at the cameras as we're heading up here and make sure we're heading in the right direction. And then as we get to the top, we can just use our foot brake just to ease ourselves back down onto the level. And same again, this one the car will just lift up a little bit more, so we'll definitely lose sight of where we're heading on the other side until it all becomes clear again. Right, I'm just going to head round to do a left turn just here. And what I'd like you to do, Peter, is follow me round.
We've got a leaning thing. This is where you think.
That's good. You're just entering those poles on the right hand side now, so you'll feel the car. That's it. Just a little bit of throttle to help you through there, so the car knows you want it to go forward. Okay, you want to stop there?
Yeah. Okay, brilliant.
So I'll jump in and we'll go and find
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, what I'd like you to do now is continue along the line that I'm following towards the concrete slope that's in front of us, and then just come to a stop at the bottom of the slope. I'm just going to peel off to the right. Okay, so remember, as you're coming up, you are going to lose sight of the ground, so your camera's becoming full, and then just run the speed biscuit at a time.
Whoa.
We lift off the ground about now. That's good. Just nice, gently lower yourself into the water. You should start to see very soon that the blue line start to appear on the screen, which will tell you the level that you're at.
Yeah.
On the outside, it's just about coming up above the door sills where you are now.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so following up over these rollers, you probably won't even feel going over the rollers because the car adjusts so quickly to the loss of traction that you get coming across there. And then we're just going to head across these two tracks.
I'm still in. Bloody it is weird, I'll tell you.
So you just come to a stop now,
Ooh.
and then just take your feet off the pedals and let the car control your descent down the hill.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go.
There we go.
Even let the brakes off slowly then, you know.
See, nothing to it.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Piece
eh?
of cake. What's all the fuss about?
Yeah.
So your feet are off the pedals
Yeah,
now altogether?
totally, yeah, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it must be very strange not to put your feet on
Yeah,
anything.
it is, yeah, it is. It's like having cruise control on
Yeah,
a sort of very
yeah.
bumpy terrain. They do it. Oh, feet off. It's 4 miles an hour now. Are we leaning? Is this alright?
No problem, is it? It makes it look so easy, doesn't it? It's incredible.
We're also going to be driving along these, you're probably familiar with them, I've recently used the Devon banks all around us,
Okay.
which are banks full of stone and flint, and again that's not a good mix
No, they
with
bite.
the car tyres in particular, so it's another good reason for us to make sure we keep the tyres in the middle of the tracks and away from the banks. You just need to make sure you get the front of the car past the corner before you start turning in, so that the back of the car has got plenty of room to come round as well. We may see there's various bits of wildlife in and around the woods here. We've got 35 acres of woodland altogether. You will see there are other cars in and around here, so one of my tasks is to try and make sure we avoid where they are as well. Not always successful, but we'll do our best. This is on the left is one of several car door corners that we come across. Again, it's been cut back over the years as various cars have scraped their way around it. So again, we just make sure we give that plenty of room as we're coming round.
God, dear, look at this.
A little bit of water just in front of us to head through now, but we know we can go through up to 600 millimetres, so hopefully it's not deeper than that. Again, nice and slowly through the water, we don't want to create too much disruption around us. I think you should still be, I think you're still in grass, gravel and snow. Keeping that for a little while, then what we'll do is a little bit later on we'll change it to mud and ruts and see if there's any difference in terms of how the car performs.
Well, I'm heavy on the throttle here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is just to maintain that gentle amount of throttle so the car knows that you want it to keep moving forward.
Oh dear, naughty me. Tell you I'm stuck.
We appear to be stuck.
Oh no, going again.
No, okay, panic over, we're on our way.
Yeah, all good.
Okay.
What we'd have done there, it wouldn't have surprised me at all, because I think you're still in grass, gravel and snow. What we'd have done then is we would have changed you into mud and ruts, and you would have found then, you would have started to get a bit more traction coming up through there.
Proof
and
of it,
starting
isn't
to
it?
move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in the wrong thing, you see.
Yeah,
No
you
wonder
see,
you got it
yeah,
wrong.
there we
God,
go,
try and
see.
keep up,
Yeah.
Peter.
Trust the technology.
Yeah.
We're going to go round the bank on the right hand side, which is the second car door corner we're going to go round today. and we're going to head up a hill which is hidden just behind it. The hill we're heading up now actually never had a name initially, so being very unimaginative sorts as off-road instructors, this is now called Hill with No Name. When we get to the top of Hill with No Name, we're going to be taking the turning to the left. You will lose sight of the ground as you come up out of the hill, won't be able to see the track on the left, but again, it's where your camera can come in handy, and you can just keep your eye on that front left-hand wheel to make sure that it's following the track around to the left. There's a little bench on the left-hand side. I'm going to pull up a couple of car lengths past. If you want to just pull up by the bench, we can just have a couple of minutes and a little leg stretch, just to enjoy the view. You can either use your foot brake coming down here, or you can use let hill descent control bring you down. It's quite capable of managing your speed coming down here. This hill's a little bit steeper, so is one that will be really good for hill descent control. So again, we're just going to nose the front of the car over the top of the hill.
That wheel comes off the...
completely off the
we just
ground.
need to make sure that our arrow comes down to the lowest setting.
Which is pretty
as
much.
you're over the top of the hill, just allow the hill descent control to manage your speed as you're coming down the hill.
Are they coming our way, those two? Are they on a different...
Well, I'll just follow him.
Okay, about 2/3 of the way down, we've got a nice little right-hand turn coming round there. Again, you can just use your foot brake if you need to, just to give yourself a little bit more control as you're coming round that corner.
Different roads, yeah.
I didn't even use my foot brake. I trusted the car.
Yeah. I think the thing with this camera is it's not going to give us any appreciation really of
No, of course not.
the extremity of it.
Like you're down to your editing.
Well, we'll try something out of it, but I don't think it's going to be as dramatic as it actually is.
So again, coming down this hill, I'm not using my foot brake at all. It's all the car controlling my momentum.
Me as well, except I was catching up with you, mate.
Yeah.
I'm on slowest. He's got away now.
I think he put his foot down.
You got right to go.
Yeah, yeah. Chickened out.
Right, I'll come to a stop and we'll come and get you swapped over.
Change drivers.
Drive.
Which is
So you-
D.
Yes. You've now got
Now
those
we've got that.
orange
Right.
lines, and you've now got your plus and minus, which will move, that, arrow up and down. So again, we'll put that at its lowest possible
Leave it there.
setting.
Yeah.
Now.
He noticed that I'd moved it.
There's probably camera evidence of it as well.
I won't be able to get retro for next time. Father Christmas.
Yeah. That is always the problem with people coming in on these and seeing.
Yeah.
Because we have to have these fully loaded because you never know who's going to turn up
No, of
right
course.
on their car.
No.
So.
Yeah, we're avoiding the grass as we're coming round here. You'll see there's one or two vehicles that just strayed off the track, and you can see where they've made their way across the grass, which is very slippery through here. As you're coming towards this hill, Just use your foot brake just to get yourself to roughly where I am now and come to a stop. And again, you can just do your final checks, make sure you've got everything set up, and then take your foot off the pedal and allow the car's momentum just to bring you down, and you can concentrate on your steering then. Hopefully it's as controlled inside the car as it looks on the outside, because that seems to be coming down really nicely. And then if you follow me up this next hill, when we get near the top, we'll come to a stop and we'll sort of have a look at hill descent control in reverse.
And in fact, if you pull the lever back on the bottom there, yeah. We've also got on this one
bloody hell.
clear view mirror, which is
It was an optional extra.
Sorry, turn that off.
Yeah.
Turn that off.
Yeah.
Get rid of that. So that's a camera,
Leave it on.
that's a camera on the top of the car,
Yeah.
which looks back there. That's if you've got stuff in the boot and it's all full up, so you can still see
right, yeah.
out the back of the car. So when I've got out of the way, you're going to take your foot off the pedal.
Right.
The car's going to control your descent.
Speed, yeah. And I've got
and you've just got to concentrate on keeping the wheels in the middle of the tracks. Like I say, if it does go horribly wrong, we go off track, then just come to a stop and we'll sort it out from there. Okay?
Okay, thanks,
then,
Dave.
when you get to the bottom, just use your foot brake to come to a stop and we'll back up the hill.
Okay.
Okay?
Right.
So, feet off the pedals.
Tally ho. Crikey, that seems fast, doesn't it?
Does bloody done half. Christ, and it seems funny to watch a bloody TV screen. To see.
Yeah, I know. You're back to front, isn't
Very
it?
odd.
Yeah.
You were just messing me about coming up the hill, weren't you?
Crikey, you just watch those lines. Well, you just watch those lines. It just seemed very odd, though.
Lovely. Right, if I come to a stop and then come back up the hill, we'll see if we can head off and find some more tracks.
Amazing how useful those mirrors are.
Oh yeah, they are really useful, seeing where your wheels are.
Yeah.
So again, as we turn the corners, just remember to give the back of the car plenty of room as we're coming round there.
Oh, it is, isn't it? This is going to be one of those Rich Tea Biscuit jobs.
I think so.
We'll give it a bourbon now and then a bit of Rich Tea later. Look at that, it didn't care, it doesn't care. Go left a bit, Pete.
Yeah.
Which way did he go?
Down there.
He went left, did he?
That's looking good, you're nearly there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay.
Excellent. I think that's quite a challenging little thing for the car to
Yeah, it
looks like an
is.
innocuous hill.
Yeah.
There's an awful lot going on.
Got some gun shit, haven't we?
So they ain't got to clean this afterwards.
Yes. Luckily, it's not too much body work, is it? Because of the speed, it's mostly wheels.